I have my shot pulled. Stack swan? You got it. Ready? So, we're going to incorporate our milk. 1, 2, 3. And then from here, just give it a little wiggle. Go down. Also, by the way, if you notice your wiggles are not actually coming out, it's because you are not actually wiggling enough. You need to give it, you need to like, give it a wiggle. And then after that, I'm gonna share a really great tip with you on what to do to not waste milk and coffee, still get the practice, actually really get the wiggles that you're looking for. Okay. Sounds good? Let's do it. I love it. I mean, you can just do one, and then go for the swan. To be honest, yeah. Don't overcomplicate it. Yeah, by the way, for all of those that are wondering why we're just throwing away the coffee, this coffee is a recycled coffee that actually was damaged, unfortunately, in transport here to the States. And they have recycled it and turned it into a blank canvas, basically a coffee blend for us to pour into. So it's not that we're being meanies and we don't want to share these. There's a real good possibility you have literally never tasted this before, and we're going to keep it that way. Ready, love?
All right. Oh, man, you gave me a smaller.
No, we're going to give you a bigger one. Hop gave you a smaller one. No, I love you. There we go. Oh, we got fresh shot coming up for you. So after you steam your milk, by the way, your milk does tend to separate, as in the foam will rise and the milk will go underneath. All you simply have to do is just give your milk a shake. You just stir it to make sure that it stays within the same texture that you actually want. Once again, wet paint. You can put that in your hands. Yeah, I steam what's called a cold latte. I like to bring my steam between like 110, 120 so you can drink it right away. All right. So you're going to incorporate like you do. And then you're going to do your first layer. And then do another one. And then wiggle. Start wiggling. Now wiggle back. There you go. Yeah. That's amazing. Come on, everyone. Let's give it up. So, obviously, it's a little different than the swan that I poured, right? And we can all see that. And I'm not saying that as a bad thing. I preach something called progression, not perfection. And if you're reaching for perfection all the time, you will constantly be disappointed. But if you're reaching to progress and get better at what you're doing, then yes, at some point you will meet that perfection. So this right here
It's better than what I've been doing.
Let's go. It's phenomenal.
You can see a body, you can see a neck. It's better. Take it.
Now, of course, we're going to give you one more pour because you can't get that close and not get one more. But with that being said, yes, I am so happy to hear everything you said because you did your drop, you did your wiggle, you came out, you came down, came back up. Well done.
Can you, like, push this, like, in a little?
So the first drop, yes. After you drop, you need to push it a little bit more. So that way when you drop the next one and the next one, you go back, boom, and then just be more patient. You're great.
Your picture closer to your espresso. Yeah, okay. Picture closer. It's just
Cool.
it's a way bigger jug than I'm used to, and I'm like, handling it, but okay. I know, I should have done that.
Well, we got these littler ones. Is this better?
Yeah, I could try that.
Do it. I'll steam it in here. I'll transfer it into the little one for you.
I appreciate it. Thank you so much.
Of course, yeah. This is
My goal this morning was this is something I want to learn and talk about, and I'm so
yes.
happy that I'm getting to practice it.
I love it. Her goal today was to learn a little bit more and to share, and this is what this is about. I mean, Latte Art Live is truly just that. It is not just a bunch of people trying to like show off or anything. It's just really just trying to share their love and what makes them exciting.
Got it. We got it.
There you go, love.
All right. One last time.
Incorporate. Drop and push. Do again. Okay. There you go. Get the wiggle.
Okay.
Let's go. Once again, look at this. We went from having a body to now having a body, a head, a layer, actually a double layer. Okay. Once again, Rashi?
Yes.
Yes. Once again, let's give it up for Rashi coming up here and just truly showing you all what it's about. It's about us coming up here, sharing our love, home barista, wanting to do something. I mean, next time, yes, you have to bring your picture. That is a must.
Next year, I'm coming with my picture.
Yes.
And I'm going to show you what I've done over the last year.
So, by the way, you can find us on Espresso State of Mind. We would love to follow the journey. Hit us up, send us a DM, and maybe we'll even get you up here for a class next year. We're going to be running Latte Art Live next year, so you let us know. We'd love to have you up here.
Tell me.
Oh, gotcha.
We're doing it right now.
Perfect.
It's awesome that you guys are in New York City.
Yep, we are in New York. By the way, we host all the local throwdowns, so the latte art competitions. So as long as you're following us, you'll see all the flyers, as well as other competitions and just other coffee events connecting with the community. So welcome to the community. Such a pleasure. This was great. I hope you enjoyed. I hope you learned.
Thanks for like the little tips. Like now I understand what I need to work on a little more.
Sure.
And
And you can always hit us up and ask us more, send us videos, and let us know how you're doing.
absolutely. Thank you so much.
Our pleasure. Thank you.
Appreciate it.
Anytime. All right, so what time? What time is it? So we got free zone. All right. So it seems like we have 15 minutes still left. Does anybody have any questions? Would anybody like to come up here and pour one? Yeah. Yeah, all right, come on up. Nice. It's that steam wand, man. That steam wand's a beast, bro. This machine is different. How are you doing today, love?
Good. How are you?
Good. What's your name?
Milu.
What is it?
Milu.
Milu, it is a pleasure. Welcome. Everyone, let's give it up for Milu coming up here to pour. Milu, do you pour latte art?
So I used to a long time ago. I used to be a barista. Now I have a coffee shop.
Let's go. That's amazing.
Teach our whole team to be able to do latte art.
That is beautiful. So one little fun tip I share with all owners, you can't tell somebody to do something if you can't do it. So good on you for realizing that. And number two, good on you for trying to educate your staff. It really does go a long way, and it shows that you care. So Milu, how long have you been slinging lattes now? Since you...
I did it for like 3 or 4 years being a barista, and then took a break, worked in the music industry,
Okay.
and opened this coffee shop the past year and a half.
Amazing. So you've had your own coffee shop now for the past year and a half. Now, are you up here just to have some fun and pour? Are you looking for tips on how to do something? Talk to me.
Definitely
Tips.
to learn. I'm like as curious as possible. I
Okay,
want to
great.
do it right, how
Do
to
you
do
know
it.
how to like do hearts and stuff like that?
I would love to, just even the basics. The basics of foundation. So hard.
Perfect. Awesome. Great. So, I got a shot for you. I am going to pour one real quick, and then we'll hand it over to you. Sounds good?
Sounds good.
Amazing. Great. Great. By the way, we also offer classes. So if you ever wanted us to come out and train your staff or anything like that, let us know. Excuse me, sir. Must you stick that thing in my face constantly? Huh? By the way, this is my eye in the sky, the amazing Joe Curry. So do not be afraid. He really is harmless. So once again, for your traditional heart, just gonna tilt. So one of the first things you wanna do is always tilt your cup so that you give yourself a nice little pool of espresso so that you can jump into. Pour high up so that you incorporate, keeping your milk flow steady. And then you just come down, increase your milk, come up, and then go across. And there you have a heart. Simple, easy. Also, the beauty of latte art, you can do it in hot chocolate, you can do it in turmeric lattes, you can do it in matcha. And it is the difference between someone coming to your shop and walking into someone else's. There you go, love. Pour, pour, pour. Yep, now just come down. Pour fast, pour fast, pour fast. Lift up, and then come across. Across. Amazing. Hey, there you go. Now, yes, I know what you're about to say. Oh, the follow through, blah, blah, blah. So I get and I understand that. But once again, look at how well combined milk and your espresso is, which basically means that this is a delicious drink, and that is what truly matters. You got your indent at the end. You incorporated your milk. Now, yes, you're dribbling a little bit at the end. I guess you got to just not be afraid to just go straight across.
Okay.
Or something that I know that helps people is not just with one hand move it, literally move it with your other hand too. Like pour it, come across, and then go like this. Like literally move your hand so that when you do slow your milk down, the dribble doesn't hit it. But I think we have another one here for you. This one's, I don't know what this is. Shh. Let's get you some more milk. Hold on a second. And where's your shop, by the way? What's the name? Let the
Fuel. It's in Worcester, Mass.
It's Fuel. It's called Fuel in Western Mass.
Worcester, Mass. Worcester?
Western Mass?
Massachusetts.
Oh, Massachusetts. Okay. Sorry, I'm like, wait a minute. Western Massachusetts. I love it. Close enough. It's my accent. Sorry, I don't understand. Cool. Let's give you.
Yeah, it's always the tail. But
Let's give you a smaller one. Make life a little easier. Go a little bit slower when you first start. There you go. Slower, slower. Now stop. Yep, it's a smaller cup, that's why. There you go. Now come up. And then just go straight across. Run, 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 run. There you go. It's okay. But now you got the tip that you're wanting for, right? Your thing is, as you start to come across, you slow down, and the dribble messes up the heart. But this one, boom, you ran across. Once again, let's give it up. Great job today.
Thank you so much.
You're very welcome. My pleasure. I'm glad you came out here and poured. Yeah, literally. I mean, also, by the way, so I'm sorry, a fun little tip for any and all latte artists. Let me get some. It is called water practice. It is something that people do literally all over the world, and it truly does go a long way. It is cost efficient. It also, by the way, water is heavier than milk. I know that probably doesn't make sense because you can actually see milk, but you can't see water. But the weight of your water is heavier than your milk. So with a cup, one of the coolest things to do is just learning how to pour, making sure that your stream stays the same, and figuring out which angle is better. After you have figured out which angle is best and which flow is best, then you start to wiggle and you just learn how to wiggle and you figure out what amount of pressure you need to actually press and put on your elbow to actually make your water wiggle. May sound weird, may sound funny, but at most latte art competitions, especially the nationals, you will see them scattered all over the place, hiding in little nooks, sitting on the floor, etc., doing this and wiggling their milk and making sure everything is good. Once again, it is a great training tool to learn how to actually wiggle and get your layers out, from everything for a wiggle heart to your wing base, etc. My name is Joe. This is Javi. We're Espresso State of Mind. You can catch us setting up local events here in New York for the local community. We also have catering and consulting, so anyone who is looking to step their game up with some latte art, maybe have a team building for staff, etc., let us know. We are definitely down for that. Up on deck, we have another amazing, talented artist that's coming up. My apologies, it's been a long week, so I'm not sure. But Tulian and Rob, there we go, Frizzone guys. It was on the tip of my tongue. But you have another group of amazing artists coming up. You have a competition afterwards. My name is Joe. This is Javi. Once again, it was truly a pleasure. Thank you all for hanging with us. You all have a great night, and you can follow us on Espresso State of Mind or come hang with us over there. If you have any questions, hit us up on the gram. We're community. We're all about sharing what we do. So don't be afraid to hit us up. Thank you all. Have a good one. It's such a pleasure. Thank you.